First thing I'd like to say is thank you for viewing this video. And if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe. I'm pretty sure that I have more things that you'll be interested in, and it doesn't hurt to like the video, and it does help the channel out. It helps us grow. Now let's move on to our scheduled program. What's up? This is the BBN, Jack Frost speaking. Okay, a minute ago, probably like around 11:16 today, Sunday, I got a comment on one of the threads. I believe it was on San Antonio, so it has to be about Chris P. We all know what the P stands for. And individual asked me about the murder rate in San Antonio. The first thing I want to say is that when you have a city that has a murder rate of 300 people a year, and they barely have a million people living there, that's a much higher percentage of people probably being killed than in a city like New York City, where, we got millions of people living here, and there's like 500 people killed a year, 600. I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers out there. I'm just saying. So, anyway, link is going to be in the description for this page that I'm about to read off of. But right here it says, San Antonio murder rate is skyrocketing, according to the San Antonio Police Department. 129 people killed so far this year. They can be random, targeted, or happen at any time of day. The motivations for the murders have been anything from drugs, gangs, or love affairs. Companies that clean up the crime scenes also have had record-breaking year. This year seems to be the worst than all the years in the past, said Charlie Moore, hazmat technician with Crime Clean of Texas. Now, first of all, this guy doesn't necessarily need to be fired, but they need to send him somewhere for him to learn grammar. This year seems to be the worst than all the years in the past. No idea how that got past anything. You can't, there's a quote, so you can't really edit it, but what the hell, Charlie? Anyway, he added that after working for 21 years, he is in shock to hear that San Antonio murder rate is up from 85 at this time last year to 129 this year. So obviously there has been a noticeable change in the environment. He said he's not surprised. He's not shocked. A noticeable change in the environment that would lead to more murders. And I'm very happy that they decided not to quote him any further. They probably tried, but was like, it's just not readable. Anyway, so Moore shared photos of drugs from crime scenes and said it's the same paraphernalia he sees on murder calls. Interesting. SAPD cannot commit on the motive behind the spike, but they did say that most of the crime involved guns. Okay, this is how you do it. First of all, I'm not saying that this is how you do it as far as this is how you find out what was happening, but in the previous sentence, it says more shared photos of guns from crime scenes. It says it's the same paraphernalia he sees on murder scenes. More shared photos of drugs, from crime scenes. It says it's the same paraphernalia he sees at murder scenes. So they're trying to make a correlation. This particular page is trying to make a correlation between drugs and murders and guns by saying that most of the crimes are happening because there's an influx of drugs into the community. That's basically why they have these two sentences back to back. Moore is aware of the gun issue and says that sometimes they won't respond to calls to clean up crime scenes depending on the location. Okay, so they are scared to go to some of the crime scenes that they have to clean up because the area is so known for danger, I'm guessing, that they don't feel safe. There's a lot more gang activity, and we're an outsider, he said. Moore noted that the company's warehouse stores up to 4,000 square feet of cleaning supplies, and that they've been so busy this year, it's hard to keep the supplies in stock. SAPD says that the city's all-time murder rate was set in 1993 when there was 229 murders from January to November. They're going to surpass that. I'm thinking that they might actually beat that number, but obviously you see what they do here. They this is just another propaganda article, not for nothing. But usually where there's more drugs, there's gonna be more murders. That's just what it is. We can't take that away. You got people fighting for territory. You got people that just they're high, so they're not in their right mind. They're just doing shit. Shit happens. So yeah, but basically this hat. Matt Hat, I believe, wanted me to drop this article. Hold on, let me get his name right. And can I give a shout out to everybody that's part of my notification squad? I really do appreciate y'all guys. Y'all guys show up. There's quite a few of y'all that show up, like Sandman213. He shows up all the time. I appreciate y'all guys. There's a Diaz character who constantly arguing with me over every little thing that I say because he loves Tupac. He doesn't want anybody talking bad about Tupac. I respect that so much. Appreciate you guys. Hatman, there you go. Hatman is the one that asked me about the San Antonio murder rate. Really do appreciate you. DJ, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all guys. I know y'all part of the notification gang because you consistently is leaving comments, and I respect that, and I appreciate y'all guys. So yeah, Hatman, this is the information that you wanted to know, and it came off of the Chris P video where he's scared to give back the chain to 22 Savage or Young 22, whatever that kid's name is, chain back. So that's basically what this basically came from. I had a really long story that I was going to attach to this. But look, basically, we just got a lot of guys out here that's not what they proclaiming to be. They think that they have to be tough guys. You don't have to be a tough guy, man. You could just be a regular damn citizen. There's nothing wrong with that. You understand? There's just a lot of people, they still children. You know, a lot of men is still mentally stunted. You know, so they can't move without having the emotional. You know, they have so much emotional baggage that they need people to either fear them or to coddle them or, you know, whatever the case is. You know, it's a lot easier to avoid conflict than to be in conflict when you're not around idiots. When you're around idiots, they're not going to allow for you to avoid conflict. You know, you can't just tell somebody, yo, you got it, and then move off because then they still want to argue with you. And half of these dudes that still want to argue seriously can't fight. It's just that they believe that they have the numbers. I'll tell you a quick story about somebody having the numbers real quick. I got time for this. So, I hoop a little something. So I used to hoop more. I don't really hoop that much. I'm trying to get back into it. So, before this, about 6-7 years ago, I go to the park. The park that I go to is in the middle of the projects. The middle of the projects in New York City, in the Bronx. Middle of the projects. Alright, so for y'all that don't know about the projects, I'm assuming most of the people here know about the projects. When you go to the projects, most people in the projects is damn near family. They all grew up together. You understand what I'm saying? They might, you know, get at each other, but when a random nigga come from the outside, that random nigga that come from the outside, all of them got that, he's an outsider. So I go to the park, however it goes, and I've been balling at this park for a couple of years at this point, so I know a couple people here and there. So they got this one dude that thinks that flopping is a basketball move. Like, you know, like the Allen Iverson crossover, he got the LeBron James flop. Seriously, this shit is retarded. So what he does is, he gets the ball, and whenever he gets stuck, instead of making that's his bailout call. You understand what I'm saying? So half of the time, you either have to let him call or give him the ball because he made a call. I mean, let him call or let him score. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to either call or he's going to get the shot off. You know, he's not really that good of a player either, so, you know, he misses a lot, but that's just the way he is. You understand what I'm saying? And he's always bitching, always crying, always complaining. Oh, you following me, ain't nobody following you. You trying to, like, be strong. How you can't try to be strong and then get upset if somebody gives you resistance. That's just retarded. That's not fair either. How you gonna play basketball like that? So, we play in a particular game, playing the full court. He makes a flop bad call at the end of the game. It is what it is. You got the ball. All right, take it out. They take the ball out, they win. All right, whatever. So I'm sitting on the side talking to some random nigga. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's... He was like, yo, what happened? I thought y'all was winning. I was like, yo, this nigga's a funny dude right there. I was like, yo, he just... You know, he acts like this with guys that he know. You understand what I'm saying? But when you come from another park, then he don't act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come from another park, it's like a whole bunch of y'all. Like, you know, because you rolling like 3-4 niggas. Like, you know, he don't act like that. You understand what I'm saying? He just do that with niggas that he know. You know what I'm saying? I've been going to this park now for like a couple of years, and I come by myself because I'm just that type of nigga. I feel like going somewhere, I go by myself. I don't need to call the whole squad to come with me to go do anything. You feel me? So, you know, he's always acting like a, you know, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, I was like, yo, watch. One of these dudes is gonna foul him. He gonna do his flop move. He ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna whine. He ain't gonna moan. He ain't gonna complain. And you know that's what he do. So, part of the end of the game come. He whine, moan, complain on the foul. I was like, I'm out of here. I can't even take this shit no more. I'm just, you know, I'm going to go do something else. So I get up and I leave. Now I'm walking down the block. Now, when you leave out of the park and you walk down the block, it's about 80 yards. Like from one end of the corner to the other, from one end of the corner to the other end of the corner, it's about 150 yards. It's a big ass block, but it's about 80 yards between the opening of the gate and the end of the corner. So when I'm walking on the block, I'm like almost to the end of the corner. The nigga come out, yo, running after me, screaming and yelling, yo. But what I think he thought I was just a different type of nigga. That I was gonna turn and I was gonna run. Like, nah, my nigga, you ain't chasing me. I'm not getting chased, all right? Just because I'm not no wolf, rah type dude, when you start talking crazy and I stand my ground and I don't just come up to you and smack the shit out of you, I just stand my ground. I'm not running. That ain't happening. You know, I'm a grown-ass man. That ain't happening. When I wasn't a grown-ass man, that ain't happening. So he ran up on me. I thought them niggas was coming to jump me, so I turned around. I square up. Turned out they wasn't coming to jump me. He thought they was coming to jump me. So one of the dudes that was running down with him, I knew, and the nigga was like, yo, y'all gonna shoot the fair one. As soon as I said that nigga face changed. So the nigga trying to like fight or whatever, but you know, a lot of y'all dudes out here, y'all don't know how to fight. Like, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with not knowing how to fight. But to not know how to fight, but and always be talking about how you gonna fight somebody, there's something wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? But there ain't nothing wrong with not knowing how to fight, man. Seriously. There's nothing wrong with that. So, dude, square up. I square up with him. No lie. This is no lie. I could get people to get people to co-sign this. Nigga threw about 30 punches. Ain't land one. And I'm just tagging them. Bing, bing, bing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to go hard because at the end of the day, I'm in the middle of the projects. Got one dude circling around the back of me. I don't know if that nigga gonna try to stab me. I don't know if that nigga gonna try to jump in. I don't know these niggas. I just see these niggas at the park. So, anyway, somebody end up calling the police. I walk off, however that goes. That nigga changed his whole style. That nigga stopped being a bitch at the park. That nigga started wearing fucking shirts and ties. That nigga changed his whole style of dress. Nigga went and got a job. Shit is retarded. Like, the nigga went from trying to be the hardest nigga playing basketball to now he's like the ass whooping turned him into an adult. This is no lie. This is facts. Then like a couple of months later, I see him, his brother, and some other random nigga. Them niggas cross the street. I'm by myself. All I'm saying, all I have to say is, a lot of these dudes out here, y'all don't have to act like something you're not. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not the toughest guy in the world. I can handle myself a little something. I was fortunate to be in a situation where I wasn't over my head. Because if all of them niggas would have came down the block to jump me, I probably wouldn't be here being able to talk and conduct myself the way that I conduct myself right now. There's no telling what would have happened. There's no telling which one of them would have had a weapon. There's no telling. I would take my life in my own hands by turning around and squaring up. I had enough room to run. I could have ran. The nigga was shouting from so far down the block that I could have literally ran. I could have ran. And it wasn't a machismo thing. I gotta live here. I ain't the toughest guy in the world, but I gotta live here, yo. You gonna respect me one way or the other. You know, fortunately, nobody got hurt that day. I ended up kicking his brother ass like a couple years after that. Like, the shit is crazy. I don't know what's wrong with this family. They just got beef with me, and I don't know why. But yeah, I ended up kicking his brother a couple of years after that. Same thing. Didn't get hit not once. They had to break the fight up because it was such a mismatch. The shit is retarded. And the first brother, that nigga was like 6'2", 200 pounds. My nigga, I'm like 5'9". At this point, I ain't gonna lie. I was pretty close to 200 pounds at that time also. But, you know what I'm saying? He was probably like 210, 215. I was pretty close to 200 at that time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really getting to the training like I try to train myself now. I was training differently back then. Back then, I was training to play basketball. Right now, I'm training for other shit. I try to keep myself on point to a degree. I probably need to start going harder. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying all of this to say, niggas like this Chris P, they jamming niggas up. You know what I'm saying? He jamming himself up. This nigga has just deleted his rap career. This nigga has to go full-blown De La Soul now if he wants to make music. Facts. This nigga gotta be peace and love. Because he was a cornball who thought he was going to steal some skinny nigga's chain. He didn't even steal the chain. He was a cornball that thought he was going to take credit for stealing some skinny nigga's chain and then sell it back to the nigga. He a cornball. Talking about no fly zone. Now niggas gotta aspire for better, yo. I'm gonna tell you something. A while back they had this dude T Grizzly. Right? The dude said he was robbing niggas in Michigan or some shit. Nigga made a video talking about, yo, if I robbed you in Michigan, you know, contact me. I'm gonna give you back the shit I stole from you because I got it now. Like, that's some real, man. That's some real nigga shit. Like, you ain't really want to steal, but you ain't had no choice. But now that I got it, I'm ready to give back whatever it is I stole from you. That's some real nigga shit, yo. I had to feed my fam, yo. I ain't want to have to do it. But I got it now. I want to repay. And you got cornballs like this trying to take credit for somebody else stealing the chain. The chain just fell off the nigga neck because niggas got somebody used the word too, scuffle. There was a little scuffle and the chain fell off somebody and somebody picked the chain up and then this dude talked to them because he thought he was gonna be the man. Yo, niggas is cornballs, yo. I don't know what's up with this Chris P dude. We all know what the P stand for. I don't know what's up with him. But I tell you one thing, I don't know what his music sound like before, but his buzz is gone. He's getting buzzed for all the wrong reason. He needs to go online and fill out some job applications. Yo, that's all I got for you, yo. Yo, let hit that comments up, man. I want to know what y'all think about. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what y'all think about this. You know what I'm saying? Not just that, but should I have ran? Like, seriously, should I have ran? Like, I don't know if I should have ran or not. If I would have ran, would that have been? I don't know if I should have ran or not. I'm comfortable with not having ran. I'm also comfortable with whatever happening, but I'm comfortable that I didn't run. I'm confident that I did the right thing. You know, even if the results would have been different, I'm confident I did the right thing. You know, I still got to live in this area. You know, how am I gonna come outside, nigga, running from some cornball nigga? Running from anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if that nigga was fucking Jet Li, I gotta stand there and take that ass whooping. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, leave comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to my damn page, man. Y'all MFers be up in this bitch. Subscribe, man. And hit that like. Y'all need to start hitting the like before the video start. How about that? Before the video start, hit the damn like, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Show me that love. What y'all at, yo? Seriously. Come part of my freaking notification squad, yo. Bronx Bombers all day. You feel me? Anyway, that's all I got for you. And I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.